let's continue our short, exciting history of penicillin. So Doctors Flory and Chain showed that penicillin could cure bacterial infections in mice. Now the next step was really how can you produce enough penicillin to make it actually usable at a larger scale. Now Dr. Norman Heatley developed the first mass production facility, although this was nothing compared to what we have currently. It was a lot of collections of flasks and beakers and things like that. But subsequently, Doctors Flory and Heatley flew to the US in the summer of 1941 to work with scientists in Peoria, Illinois, to develop a method for mass production of penicillin. This work started just before the US actually entered World War II, but proved to be an important component for the successful defeat of Germany. Mass production of penicillin led to the production of 400 million units of pure penicillin in the first 5 months of 1942. And by the end of World War II, the US pharmaceutical companies were producing 650 million units per month. As a result of this invention and innovation of penicillin research, it really transformed modern medicine and modern warfare. Now physicians could treat patients with deadly bacterial infections. And they also now were able to treat infections, for example, after a major surgery. And as a result, not only did people survive who had bacterial infections, but the outcome of surgeries and such was much, much improved. Now, Markle in 2013 states, and I quote here, "Throughout history, the major killer in wars had been infections rather than battle injuries. And in fact," and this is the end of the quote, "in fact, the availability of penicillin reduced the fatalities of soldiers from pneumonia from 18% in World War I to just 1% in World War II. Now, excitedly, Doctors Fleming, Flory, and Chain received the 1945 Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine for their work on penicillin, but unfortunately, Dr. Heatley was not included.